Hello, welcome back once again. This is the second part of the number shuffle game application. In part 1, we created the table and the form, and this part we are going to add the code behind to make it interactive. Yes, today we are going to do a lot of code we are going to type, so please just stay calm and follow suit, and at the end of the day you get your fully functional number shuffle game built by your own hands. Yes, so we are just starting. Let me close this one. Yes, but this one we are going to create two standard or global model. Yes, we will go to create, but please take note, because of the volume of the code we are going to enter, the talking will be less. Yes, and a lot will be by the hands. So that is it. Let me close this one. So come to create, come to model, then this one we just let's finish the code before we save it. Yes, so the first code will be option explicit. Yes, so we declare a function space. Okay, so this one is going to check the available spaces in our tiles or our buttons, so that when it sees that there's a space here, then it allows you to move. For example, when like this one, when I open, I can see that from 1 to 11, after 11 there's a space here, so that the code we are going to write will check the available space, and the available space will determine the type of or which tile or which button can be moved. Yes, because the 8, there's no available space around, so the 8 cannot move, but the 9 and the 11, it has available spaces and it can move either rightward or downward. Yes, that's what the code we are going to write. So please just follow suit and we will make it. Yes, all right. So space check by reference, like the ref by ref mean reference the button 1 as command button, by ref button 2 as command button, then optional by ref move direction as string or as word boolean. So the first condition, if button 2 dot caption is equal to null or empty string, then the equal sign didn't come is equal to empty string, then button 2 dot caption is equal to button 1 dot caption, then button 1 dot caption is equal to empty string. This one will be space check is equal to true. Yes. So the next level we are going to determine the move direction. So let the comments it will the step. So let me, if button 1 dot top is equal to button 2 dot top, then if button 1 dot left is less than button 2 dot left, then move direction is equal to right, else move direction is equal to left. Yes, then we have to end the if, then come to else, if button 1 dot top is less than button 2 dot top, then move direction, the move direction is equal to down, else, so if it is not down, then to be what? Move direction is equal to up. All right, then we end the if, then we end the if. So else space check is equal to false. So if none of these conditions are met, then it means we cannot move our button or our tile. Direction is equal to empty string. And if. All right, so this is it. This one is just like I was explaining. Now the first one checks the available space, then the second code is checking the movement. So there is the code for the direction. Just study it well, go through it, and at the end of the day you'll be able to accomplish our aim. Yes, so that is it. And this one we are going to save it with any name. Yes, we can save it with any name, but since this is a model, I always, the first one I created, it wants us to save. So model 1, let me cancel it first and remove it. Don't want this one, so we come to remove model. No, all right, so to be Control S to save, mod space, yes, space check. You can name it any name of your choice, then come to OK, and I'll close it. So we are going to create one more model, that's one more global model to check for high scores and the rest. Yes, that code or that model is going to check for the high scores, the statistics and the rest. Yes, so let's go to create again, then we go to model. So now here to be option explicit, so declare a subroutine. So public sub save I score, then moves, yes, as integer, time taken as string, difficulty as string. All right, so you have to write a code to check for error. So on error, go to error handler, go to error handler. All right, so we have to declare some variables, them db as database, them rs as record set. If you've been following my tutorials, this one wouldn't be something new to you. You'll be familiar with declaration of variables and assigning values to them. Then we have them str player name as string. So set db is equal to current db. So we have to get the player name with validation. Yes. So here it's going to be do str player name. Str player name is equal to input box. Yes, this one you saw that if you're able to solve the puzzle completely, a pop-up will come and the input box will ask you to enter your name. That's the player's name, and that's what we are going to code on. So input box, then what should be on the input box? So this one you can add your own English. Yes. So it will be congratulations. Congratulations, you solved the so here. So what did you like? What the difficulty level? What level did you solve? Since we cannot be since we want to use a placeholder so that whatever level we choose will be there. So instead of let's say choosing easy, maybe it will not be easy that you choose. Instead of maybe choosing hard, maybe it will not be hard that you play that time. Maybe choosing medium. So in order not to complicate things for ourselves, we are going to use the placeholder. So we use the difficulty, and then VBCRLF. Yes, this one I told you, this is it's a line break. Yes, when you just add the VBCRLF, it means you want to break to the next line. Yes, and the unsigned plus it allows you to break it to the next line in VB, not in visually. Yes, but the VBCRF, that one visually it will break the line down. Yes. Now moves. So the moves will show us the number of times we move or we clicked. Yes, so this one is going to be moves, and VBCRLF. Yes, so this one it will be like as it will be showing the moves, how many moves, then it will show the number of moves. Then we come to the next one, then the time, we come to down here the time. So like this. So like this, I come to time. Yes, by seeing when I enter the move, there should have been an unsigned here. Yes. Okay. So when I enter the column, I give space before I bring the double quote. In the previous video, the other video, I told you that yes, that one, if you don't bring a space between it, when you visually, it will put the words together. Yes, so in case you are concatenating or you are adding a placeholder to a message, make sure you bring a space before the double quote. Yes, so in that case, the time, that'll be time taken. Then VBCRLF, and so like if this time I want to bring double space in like the next line, I want to bring a space before we continue. So it's because of that I'll add another VBCRF. Yes. So here after then you say enter your name. So enter your name for the high scores. So the name I want to give a conditions. The name should be, the minimum should be 3 and the maximum should be what? 5. So 15. No, 5 is too small. 15 characters. Yes. So then this will be the title. That will be high score. So the high score, which level is the high score? Which level is the high score? That one is going to be and difficulty. So player, that will be what? Player. Alright. Okay, it says expected. Alright, let me check. Oh, here, okay. So here there should have been only one open. Okay, and yes, this one. Congratulations, you solved the difficulty puzzle. Yeah, there should be puzzle here. So puzzle. VB CRF. Okay, there should be the answer here. All right. So let's continue. So if str player name is equal to empty string, then exit sub. So there are we are continuing the condition. So if len student, so this is where we are going to check for the number of characters players enter. So if you enter a name, that is the condition here, a name that is less than 3 or more than the characters more than 15, then that one, here's where we are adding the condition. So if str player name is greater than 15, no, let's finish with the smaller one, is less than 3, then I have to get a message box saying MSG box name must be at least 3 characters long. VB exclamation. I'll give it a title invalid name. Else if len str player name is greater than 15, then okay, so let's come to the else. No, we didn't bring the closing, yes, parenthesis here. So what will be the message box? The message box will be name must not be more than 15 characters long. VB, the message box, it should be G, not B. All right, so that's why. So VB exclamation, then invalid name. Else, then you have to exit the do, then come to end the if. Let me align this one properly so that it makes it, yes, visible or easy to read. we are going to open the record set and add the records. Yes, after playing, when you enter the name, you have to store the high scores, the player name, the difficulty level, the time taken, the moves, and everything in the table we created in part 1. So this is the code we are going to apply. So here's me open. This is the comment. So the comment, you can ignore it. And so open record set and add new record. So set rs is equal to db.open record set. Then which table are we opening and saving the data or the record? That's tbl high scores. Okay, so rs dot add new, then rs, that's exclamation player name equal to str player name. Then come to rs, let me player name. So come to rs moves is equal to moves rs, then time taken is equal to time taken. You have rs difficulty is equal to difficulty, then rs dot update, you have to update the table, then rs dot close. After everything you have to what? Close it. So when we are able to do we are able to finish everything, then we just give the message box indicating that it has been saved. So msg, so message box high score saved for, so for what? This one, difficulty, either easy, medium or hard level. Difficulty. Then for that message box, so that one you can choose your own preferred language. Yes, so this one, and maybe you have to go to a new line. So rank, how are you going to rank the performance? Yes, so we have a helper function that we will create later, and that helper function, I'll give it a name like get player rank. Yes, we'll get there. So to be get player rank, yes. Now I will create it later in the video. Yes, so get player rank and str player name. So the player name we are comparing the player who played, the moves, the difficulty, VB. So VB information, and the title should be, let's say, number game. Yes, let's make it number game. That's the title. You can choose any title of your choice. Get player name. Yes, I should have added the answer here. Yes. All right, so we have to exit the sub. Good. All right, so now we come to the error handler. It will be error handler, then if dot number is equal to 3265, that's failed field doesn't exist. So that's the error code. It should be done here. Okay. So on error, resume next. db dot execute. So alter table. So what table are we altering? TBL I scores add. So what are we adding? Column. So since the field doesn't exist, we have to add a column. Difficulty. So what type? With data type, that is what? Text. And the field size should be what? 10. Alright. So this one you have to resume, then we come to else if error dot number is equal to, so if the error number is 3078, then it means the table doesn't exist. So if the table doesn't exist, what should we do? You have to give a message box. But this one, because we've already created the table and the fields, I don't think this one will be necessary, but for security's sake, let's add it. Yes, because anything can happen as far as coding is concerned. So as if then the message box is going to be high scores table not found. Please create the table TBL high scores manually. So that one, if it doesn't exist, then that one you have to create it manually. We can use SQL to create the table, but this one sometimes the way, if you don't take it, the way it can frustrate you. So I would advise, if it doesn't exist, then you have to create it manually. Maybe exclamation, then error, else, then MSG box, error saving high score, and error dot description VBA exclamation error. Then we have to end the if. Alright, so there is the first part of the code under the high scores. Yes, so we are going to create another subroutine. Let me push up a bit. Yes, okay, so this one you have public sub show high scores by difficulty. So optional difficulty as string is equal to all. So on error, go to error handler, then db as database, then rs as record set, then SQL as string, then str message as string, then int count, the main count as integer, then them total players as integer. So we have to set db is equal to current db. So if difficulty is equal to all, then SQL is equal to select player name moves time taken game date difficulty, then we have from TBL high scores, then we have order by moves. We have to order it ascending order. Yes, like from the smallest to the biggest. Yes, because if someone moves 3 times and the second person moves 5 times, I mean the one who moved 3 times have done better. So it's going to be arranged in ascending order. With the ascending order, we just write ASC. Yes, just like that. Then time. So that the moves will be first, followed by time taken. Then that one too should be ascending ASC. Yes, ascending order. Else SQL is equal to select player name, then moves, then time taken, we have game date, difficulty, from TBL high score, where difficulty, so where difficulty is equal to and difficulty, and order by moves, then the move should be in ascending order, and time taken too should be in ascending order. There's error somewhere. Okay, there should be a closing. Alright, so here we have to end the if. So set arrays is equal to db.open record set, then the record set you should just SQL. Yes, so if arrays.uof, then it should be what? If, not off. So if rs dot eof, the eof means end of file. Then if difficulty is equal to all, then message box no high scores yet for difficulty. VBA information, then difficulty. Yes, don't be confused with the two difficulties. One is a placeholder and one is a text. Yes, one is a placeholder and one is a text. That the first one, like this one, in between two unsigned, they are the that's the placeholder, and the one without any unsigned is the text. Yes, in the message text. So you have to take note of it. All right. So VB information, then the title should be high scores. All right, else MSG box, and message box is no high scores yet for, so no high score yet for what? Difficulty VB information high scores. I have to end the if, then exit sub, then end the if. All right. So now when we are done with this one, we have to count the total players. Yes, you have to count the total players, but before then we have to set the players to be the initial value for the players. So if you've not started counting, it should be total. So we have total players, that one is equal to 0. Then rs dot move first, do while not rs dot. So if we have not read the end of the file, then total players, then total players is equal to total players plus 1. Okay, so it means just like if you've been following me when we are creating the quiz app. Yes, that one is in the one we didn't use any table, we use only forms. That one is when we are counting the scores, we declare the variable the score, and as if the player gets the answer correct, then we add 1 to it. So it's the same method we are using here. So if you've not watched that video, go and watch the quiz app, how to create quiz app in Microsoft Access. I will add this video link in the description, so you can go and watch and you understand what I'm trying to mean. So rs.move next. Then here we have to loop. So we have to loop until rs.move first, until we are done with all the players. Yes, so str message is equal to top 10 high scores if difficulty is not equal to all, then str message and your case difficulty. Then str message, yeah, it should be equal to str message all right, so we have str message is equal to str message and vbcrf and total players, then and total players and vbcrf, then another vb. Like I told you, if you want to give double spacing, crf. So we have str message is equal to str message. str message equal to str message and rank player. So let me pull it up a bit. This is going to be like in a tabular form, so we have to space it in a way that it will enter, or the data will align properly, because we have player name, so rank player, then you have to give it some space, and let's say moves. So let me add more space, moves. Then we give another space, time. Then we give another space, difficulty. All right, then give vbcrf, then str message. So str message is equal to str message and so and a string, then 50, then close the quote and vbcrf. So you just move to the next. Okay, let me separate this one. All right, so now we move to the next one. So int count is equal to 1. Then do while not rs.uf and int count is less than or equal to 10. This one, let me make it 50. Yes, 50 is okay. So then this one, we come to str message is equal to str message and format. So we just format int count then 0 and we'll give another space and okay. So str, no, this one should be the left. So left rs player name So rs player name and this one, let me, yes. So rs player name, then we give a space because the player name can belong, yes, give a space to somewhere here, then comma, then 15, yes, and double quote all right, then come to format. So format rs, then moves. So the moves should be 1 2 3, there's 3 zeros. I don't think the moves can be 1,000 at a time. It's not though it's possible, but you can make it like maybe 4 zeros or so. I think 3 zeros is normal. And okay, there should be a space here, like, yes, this one. All right, so left rs exclamation time taken and left rs difficulty then here too should be 10 and VBA CRLF. So we have int count, so int count is equal to int count plus 1 rs dot move next. All right, so now we are going to add current players rank. We are going to add it if not in top 10, yes. So we are going to add if difficulty, so if difficulty is not equal to all, then current rank as integer. All right, so this one, it will be implemented based on what the current game start. Yes, the statistics that we will go there. Yes, so let's end the if. All right, then we give it and see, I'm adding the to the end if. It's not me. I'm tired. All right. So after ending the if, we have to add a message box. So message box str message VB information. So message box str message then VB information, then title number game, I scores. Okay. All right, so rs dot close, then set rs equal to nothing, set db equal to nothing. Then we have to exit the sub, then error handler, we have message box, error, displaying high scores, and error dot description. So that one will be exclamation error. All right, so the next code we will add is the clear high score code. Yes, like the clear scores code. That one, when we go to our form, when we come to our form here, we have the clear, down the high scores. As for, so let's with the clear and the statistics. So I'll end here for this part. In the third part, that one, I'm not going to type it. I'll just copy and paste and take you through how everything is done and how things work, so that I can get enough energy to explain it better. Yes, so I'll end here for this part, and in the last part, yes, that's going to be the last part, since I will not be typing, so it won't take much time. That's going to be the final part for this game application. So please, if you are new to the channel and if not subscribed, please kindly subscribe, like, share, click on the notification bell for future uploads. Yes, so that anytime I upload any video, you'll be able to get it. Until we meet again, please take care and bye bye.